Just wanted to do a quick review on the 2024 Subaru Outback Wilderness Edition. First time ever driving an Outback, first time driving a Wilderness. I just wanted to give you some quick things that I like and dislike about the vehicle after a 2,000 mile road trip. A big thanks to Faulkner Subaru of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for providing me with this 2024 Subaru Outback Wilderness Edition, which comes standard with a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder boxer motor, symmetrical all-wheel drive with X mode, and 9.5 inches of ground clearance. The Wilderness Edition also comes with these 17-inch Yokohama Geolandar all-terrain tires, which were exceptionally good in the snow and surprisingly quiet on the highway. For those of you wondering about the color, this is the autumn green metallic, one of my favorites, along with the geyser blue. But enough of that, let's hit the road and let me tell you what I think. Let me just start out with full disclosure. I did not buy this vehicle. This is a loaner vehicle from Faulkner Subaru in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They were gracious enough to let me use this vehicle for a road trip to raise money for Make-A-Wish. But as you can see, we have just over 3,200 miles on it. 2,000 of that was on the road trip. Average fuel economy, 22.2. This is the Wilderness, so it does come with the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. And also, I do have a Thule roof box, so I'm sure that cut down on some of my mileage. I'm sure you could probably, if you babied it, probably do 23 to maybe 26 miles a gallon. So one of the things I noticed immediately when getting in the car and starting to go down the road was the change in the volume and phone controls here on the left side of the steering wheel. I do have a 2022 WRX and a 2022 Forester, and the controls are slightly different. I'm used to using the toggle up and down for your volume, but in this car, it affects your center display. I also found as I was trying to skip through the different channels or different songs, I kept hitting the source button, which kept switching it, which got kind of aggravating after a while. But overall, the phone and the audio controls aren't bad. And then they, instead of, like I said, using the toggle, we've got the volume up and down here. So even after 4 days, still found myself fumbling around and playing with these controls. So just kind of an issue for me, but if it's your first Subaru, might not be for you. Another thing that's not really a complaint, but it's been an issue in a lot of the Subarus, and some of you that have owned one might know that, you know, these Cubbies here, they're nice to put stuff in, but if you need a place to put your phone, they always stick out. Sometimes, you know, you get the bigger phones, they can bump the shift knob and everything, but this one's a little bit deeper, maybe compared to like my WRX, but just another thing that's kind of not a major issue, but when you plug some cords in here, it just gets really full really fast. I really enjoyed the wireless Apple CarPlay, the seamless transition. You get in the car, you can just go, no having to deal with the hassle of cords. Just made the trip that much more enjoyable. But for those of you that are wondering, they still have auxiliary jacks. You've got the USB-C, regular USB. So for those of you that still like to use the cord, you can have at it, but I would really, even though my other two vehicles are newer, they do not have this feature yet, but just something that made the road trip a little bit nicer. I must say the seats in all the newer Subarus have been designed just a little bit better and really add to the comfort, especially on these long road trips. I also wasn't too sure about the StarTech material, but it actually turned out to be fairly comfortable. Now, I'm not sure how hot it gets during the summer months, but overall, the seats were very nice. Never thought I needed it or wanted it, but the heated steering wheel, especially on those cold mornings, is actually a benefit. Overall, I enjoyed riding in this Wilderness Edition Outback. Not a vehicle that I would buy. It's a little big for me. I'm much more of a Forester or smaller size. But overall, very nice vehicle. Had some nice features that I'd like to see in maybe some of the Foresters coming down the line, and I believe they are with the 2025 models. But overall, a very solid, very nice car. If you're looking for something that's large and capable, this can do a little bit of everything, but definitely very nice.
So if you would, hit that like button, leave your comments down below, tell me what you like and don't like about the Wilderness Edition. I'll also include a link for Faulkner Subaru of Harrisburg if you're in the Harrisburg area looking for a new Subaru. But until then, be safe and we'll see you soon.